Welcome back, guys. It's Scuzzy here. I am following my previous video, so if you want to add a modded map, I hope you've watched the first one to setting up your server from start to finish, because I'm going to be picking up right where I left off. First things first, let's find a map that you're interested in. I'm going to choose Bedford Falls for this video. Make sure you subscribe to Bedford Falls. Go into your server folder. We're going to open up server test. Scroll down and we're going to add this to the mods section. We need the mod ID. We're going to copy Bedford Falls, and I would recommend placing it at the beginning, the first mod that is loaded in the load order. After you put Bedford Falls, make sure there's a semicolon. No spaces in a semicolon is important. Save your document. Let's scroll down until we find workshop items. So we're going to take the workshop ID and we're also going to place it in the beginning and separate it with a semicolon. Hit save. So scroll up and we're going to go back to where it says mods. Underneath mods, we're going to see a map entry. The author claims that this mod needs to be the first one loaded. We did that with the mod section. We did it with the ID section. We also need to do it with the map section. You'll see 4 map folder names. So we're just going to copy the first name, Bedford Falls. We're going to put it in front of Moldra and paste. Separate it with a semicolon. Take north and put it right after Bedford Falls. Semicolon, south. Semicolon, west. Semicolon, there. It should show Bedford Falls, semicolon north, semicolon south, semicolon west, semicolon Moldra, Kentucky. Save. Nice job. We just installed a modded map on the server. The other thing I would like you to do, this is going to make testing so much easier for you. Go back into your server folder, open up your sandbox variables document where it says map all known. If it says false, please set this to true. So go ahead and launch your server. Don't forget to go into mods and find Bedford Falls and click on enabled. And we're going to join our server. My previous video, I showed you how to set this up so that way all your settings are here. I'm going to be joining as admin, and I recommend that you also join this server as an admin. I would recommend coming over here to the admin button, edit your admin powers, check fast move, and hit save. Now open up your map, zoom out. This, of course, is all of the normal map up here, and you'll know that Bedford Falls is installed correctly if you can see Bedford Falls here on the mini maps. So the map normally cuts off right here. Since we're admin, you can right-click anywhere and just teleport, exit the map. And if you use the arrow keys now, because we enabled fast move, you can zoom around the map quickly. Now we're going to see if Bedford Falls was installed correctly. So I'm going to choose a location here, teleport, close the map, and it looks like Bedford Falls is here. It's looking good. You can follow those same directions with other modded maps that you're interested in. Just read the directions, and if you have any questions, please feel free to join my community Discord. I would love to hear from you guys in there. I don't just do these types of videos. I also play lots of other video games, but I'm more than happy to help you if you have trouble on this tutorial. All right, if you've made it this far, if you're still interested in creating a custom spawn point for your server, I'm going to show you how to do this. We're going to go ahead and open up map.projectzomboid.com. Once you're on this website, the default view is not going to show any modded maps. Thankfully, they actually have an overlay for Bedford. So if you notice, I click this on and off, that will activate the Bedford custom map. Scroll in here. For the purpose of this video, I would like to just find something that's recognizable. For example, this soccer field. You can find any spawn you would like. I'm choosing the soccer field for now. we're going to need the coordinates of this location. We're going to choose this button here, map coordinates, and then you choose lock coordinates, and you'll simply click wherever you want the spawn to be. You are now going to have the coordinates up here on the top left side of the screen. Now let's create the custom spawn point on your server. Minimize this, go to your server folder, and we're going to be modifying these two files here. Let's start with spawn regions. All we have to do here is create our own using this commented line. When there is a dash dash here, it is a comment and this script is ignoring this line of text. So we're going to delete these two dash dashes. You'll notice that the line becomes colored, which means this is active. So when we run the server, this line will execute. I'm going to call this one Bedford Soccer Field. Do not remove the quotation marks. Your name should be in the middle of the quotation marks. Save this file, minimize it, and let's open up the spawn points. So it's important for you to know, if you read this script, we are telling the server, I want you to display that there is a soccer field to spawn from, and I want you to use this file to determine where that spawn is. All you should see in here is unemployed. This is a job trait, and the frustrating thing that I have found out about custom spawn points is that it is based upon each job. In order for your spawn to work, you and your friends will have to choose this trait. The workaround to this is you could copy this code and you could paste it over and over and over again and change the word to each job trait on the board. I don't want to confuse you guys too much. Let's just continue with this tutorial. We'll keep it as unemployed, but we need the coordinates that we just set on the map. I found out that you're actually going to be ignoring coordinates. We're going to focus on cell and relative. So have your text open and look at the first set of coordinates. So world X is going to be the first cell number, 45. World Y, second cell number, 35. Position X is the first relative number. Position Y is the second relative number. Hit save. And now we are done. And I want you to start your server. I recommend logging in as a new person. You don't want to be admin because we're trying to test out the new spawn. So you need to be a new character to be able to choose from a spawn. And I'm joining in as a new person. We still have our West Point, Rosewood, Riverside, Muldra, and now a Bedford soccer field because that's what I called mine. If I did this properly, it works currently on the unemployed occupation. And I'm just going to hit play. If I hit the map, zoom out, I am in Bedford and I'm at that soccer field. I hope this was helpful for you guys. Please let me know if there's any other topics that you want covered and I'll be happy to help. I hope you guys all have a great day. Thanks for watching.